Hello and welcome to the Sheesh podcast. My name is Chloe.
Hey, my name is Millie.
And this is the podcast where we rank what makes us go sheesh, aka the things that we love and maybe some things that we hate as well along the way.
Hey, this is so exciting. I'm very excited to be doing this.
Same. Obviously, this is our first episode, so things could go wrong. I'm currently looking at my recording, like, is it going to be okay at the end?
Well, it just took us 3 times to sync up the audio and clap and count from 3, so it will be interesting.
Yeah,
but no, it'll be exciting. But yeah, essentially we're just going to be talking about things that we see online. If you know me, I'm always talking about things on Twitter, but Chloe has some kind of more TV game side of things, so don't worry, it won't just be a Twitter review.
Twitter roundup.
Yeah. But we're actually going to be ranking the things we talk about with a sheesh rating. So it looks better when you see it written down, but just for context, it's a 5-to-1 rating. 5 being the sheeshiest, which means it's the best, is sheesh, so it's got 5 E's. Then 4 stars with sheesh with 4 E's, 3 with 3 E's, 2 with 2 E's, and then the number 1 is shh, so it has no E's, and it's just, we never want to speak about this ever again.
Do not discuss.
Yeah, and take note of that rating, because we'll also be asking you to rate it and see what you think. But yeah, the basic structure is that we've gone away and thought about things, and we've each bought 2 different things to discuss, and then at the end we've each bought a meme that we think can put up a fight against each other, and then you've got to vote for which meme is the sheeshiest.
Yeah, so there should be a poll option. I mean, we'll get to it when I guess we put the podcast out. I'm not sure how it works yet, but
we'll learn.
There should be an option for you to vote.
Yeah, so if you're not listening on Spotify, then you'll have to vote by like commenting. But if you're on Spotify,
maybe on
hopefully there's a poll.
Yeah, or like on Discord or something. I don't know.
Yeah, you'll just have to let us know, and then each time we have a podcast, we'll have a different winner. See if Chloe or I have the sheeshiest meme.
Oh yeah, we could do if we'd make it to a year, like a championship of memes. Who's won the most?
Can you imagine? Honestly, I'd love to see us make a year of this. I'd be proud. I'm looking forward to just doing this first one. We're 4 minutes in. I feel accomplished.
We've already talked so much.
I know.
I feel like
we're expecting the episodes to be around 30 minutes, I think, because that gives enough time for us to do any life update things. So the structure of each podcast episode, we're looking to have a little update. If one of us has something big happen in our lives, talk about that, and then we'll go in one by one with our 2 each, so 4 different items. Do the meme at the end, and then so we're looking to publish it or upload an episode every 2 weeks. So hold us to account.
Yeah, I was gonna say. And please don't judge us if we miss one or something.
Yeah, please don't judge. I'm already doing that with Millie Monday. Yesterday on stream, I did a quarter of Millie Monday because I only wanted to stream for an hour.
You showed up. It's fine.
Yeah, consistency. But on that note, should we do little introductions for ourselves? In case for some reason it's more than just Peter listening right now.
Yeah, more than just a couple of people from stream.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm Chloe. I'm 25, nearly 26, getting old. I'm from South Wales. I guess probably number 1 fact about me is that I love cats.
Hey.
I have 2 called Penny and Pepper. You might end up hearing them during the podcast.
I hope so.
So yeah. I also like drawing, and I do stream as well. Mainly stream Dead by Daylight, which Millie actually got me into. So.
Oh, it's been so long now.
I know. Oh yeah, I guess we should say how we met as well, in a way.
I know. Do you want me to introduce myself and then we can talk about how we met? And then we can talk about the cute things then.
Yeah.
But yes, hi, my name's Millie. I go by like MSB Life or like Millie Ghost Skirt if I'm doing fitness stuff on Instagram. I am 22, 10, 23, and Chloe didn't mention Chloe's birthday is on May the 4th. She literally is these top Star Wars fans. But yeah, so yeah, I'm 22, 10, 23 soon. I have 2 bunny rabbits. So Chloe spoke about Penny and Pepper, but I have 2 bunny rabbits called R2 and Ash. Yes, they are influenced by Star Wars, but also from other factors for R2's name. And what else about me? I stream. I try stream at least once a week on a Monday, so that's what Millie Monday is. I recently qualified as a personal trainer, so I tried. Yeah, woo! I try to do like some fitnessy gym stuff, see where that's going, and yeah, I don't know what else. I like a lot of things. Chloe also likes a lot of things. That's the whole point of this podcast, is we're going to talk about things and rate them. But yeah, I don't know if you want to start off with how we met, Chloe.
Yes. Well, I don't even know what year it was now. That's the bad thing.
It was 2018 that we first spoke on Twitter, I think, because that's when I joined Twitter. Or maybe early 2019.
Yeah. Well, we both had blogs. I first made my blog, at university. I did creative writing. We were encouraged to like go away and do a blog. So I kind of just like carried that on. And then I remember Millie commenting on like one of my Instagram posts asking about like my writing and stuff.
Oh.
And I don't even know. It just went from there, really.
Yeah, like I don't even know why I started my blog. It was definitely not from creative writing. I'm not a creative writer. But yeah, so I don't even know how I came across your account. Like, I wish I like took a mental note, because it's the same with so many of like our friends now. But we then just kind of, the same with like all the friendships that have grown from that space. We just kind of kept talking, and then it feels so weird to say it because like Chloe and I speak at least once a week on Discord now, but we then spoke for the first time over Nintendo app chat on Animal Crossing.
God. That was iconic.
So not awkward, but in a bad way, but it was like trying to talk over the app.
Yeah, the app's so bad, and like I was like, can you hear me?
No, Chloe, you can't say that in the first 9 minutes of our first episode, you know? We're going big, get the Nintendo brand deal.
Oh yeah, sorry, Nintendo, your app sucks.
But no, yeah, like, and then we have the iconic picture that I think you have, Chloe, of me going, hell.
You tried to type hello and just hell, colon. I was like, oh, okay.
We promise it's funnier than it sounds. It's iconic at this point.
Yeah.
Aww. But yeah, that's kind of how it is. And then in 2021, I forgot to mention where I am. So Chloe and I are opposite ends of the country. I am in the northeast of England. And in 2021, took the trek down to South Wales to meet Chloe for the first time, which was very exciting. First time in Wales as well. And then a few months later, we then did the trek again for your Chloe's Halloween party.
Yeah.
Like, looking back, it was stupid, but it was amazing at the same time. So.
That was dedication, honestly.
Yeah, I'm dedicated to this friendship, Chloe. But yeah, and then we're also part of like a group of friends. So we're meeting this weekend. Actually, when you're listening to this, it would have been a week since we already met up again.
Oh my gosh, so, yeah.
Yeah, we're one of our friends again married. So next episode we'll have to do a little update on. Like,
oh yeah, definitely. What
happened?
Hopefully everything went well.
I know. I hope so. Very exciting. But yeah. I don't know if there's anything else notable. Then I think, Chloe, you started streaming before me, but you streamed via your PlayStation. I remember watching one time and...
Oh, on my Xbox, yeah.
oh, yeah, sorry. God, not PlayStation.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry.
And I still have the clip on my phone of you trying to play Rocket League and it lagging, and I'm crying with laughter at the lag.
The talk internet of my mum's was like the bane of my life. I was like, I just want to try streaming, but I can't because the internet is so bad. Don't get talk.
No, I mean talk brand deals. No, I'm joking. But yeah, talk itself became a meme.
Yeah.
Honestly, I should have put that as my competitor, as the sheeshiest meme. Talk.
Yeah.
But no, and then I streamed for the first time the day Animal Crossing New Horizons came out. So that was like the 20th of March 2020, good old lockdown.
Oh my god.
And then Chloe got a PC. And then,
yeah,
so I got you into Dead by Daylight. And then the rest is history. We've played, like, well, we've sacked off a little bit at times. But, like, there was a time when life was a bit more quieter that Chloe and I consistently played Dead by Daylight every single week for, like, months.
Yeah, like, at least once, if not twice a week.
Yeah, it was a commitment. So, yeah, and then, the rest is history. We don't play Animal Crossing. I mean, I don't know about you, Clay, but I haven't turned Animal Crossing on in ages.
Oh, no. I dread to think what the villagers say. Like, you haven't been on here in 1 year.
I know. This kind of like... Actually, can I go first? Because I've accidentally done a really great segue for one of my items.
Oh, yeah, of course you can.
Fab. Okay, so the segue might make sense, but it will afterwards. So my first one is that I saw a tweet. So something about me is that for some random reason, I actually really like the F1. And so the tweet that has prompted my first discussion is one on Twitter that was like, you watch F1 because of the driver and not the cars. And someone was like, yeah, imagine watched it because of like, the McLaren have been doing awfully if you watch F1.
Right.
And that prompted me to kind of like ask the question, can you like, you go on about being a fake fan, but like, do fake fans actually exist? And like, are you still a fan if you're in like certain aspects? So in this case, like F1 for me, I like the people. I don't have very much knowledge around cars, don't care too much, but I like it as a sport and the people, the drivers. And like, am I still a fan of Animal Crossing? I have an Animal Crossing tattoo on my ankle and I haven't played the game in like a year. Like, and just where do we want to rank the concept of fake fans? So like, I'm coming in with the negative one straight away.
Yeah.
Like, does fake fans exist? Can you be a fake fan? Because I feel like you can be a fan of something, like you can be a fan of a singer and not like every song.
Oh yeah.
Singer.
I mean, I can't say that I like 100% of anyone's songs, I don't think.
Yeah, it's like I understand people have a thing of like, oh, do you even know who that band is if you're wearing a band t-shirt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That used to annoy me when I was back in school and was like edgy teen, like, oh my gosh, like I actually like this band, but you're a girly girl who's wearing like this t-shirt, girls. You know? Yeah, I used to kind of be like that, like, oh my gosh.
Literally gatekeeping a well-known band.
But like, who actually cares at the end of the day? Like,
yeah. And so I guess, sorry, add your thoughts, go on.
It's okay. I'd say like with the driver thing, like, oh, you only like the driver. I feel like you can say the same for like actors as well. Like, some actors, you'll like the actor, so you'll watch them in anything, even if you don't particularly like that film.
Yeah,
I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
To be fair, that's what I went into. So I went to see, on Friday, A Good Person that came out. It's got Florence Pugh in it and Morgan Freeman, and it's like a sad film. I didn't really know very much about it, and I bought tickets straight away because I was like, I love Florence Pugh. And so...
Yeah.
Yeah. But like, I guess what we're ranking is like, is people calling people a fake fan just because they don't know everything? Or like, I feel like I have, like for me, I have a lot of interests, but I don't necessarily know everything about an interest.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard. Like, say, I love Star Wars, but there's so much Star
Name
Wars...
like 11 planets.
Yeah, there's so much Star Wars content that I'll never know all of it. Like, it's impossible because there's like books, comics.
I know.
Like, I've watched all the TV shows. I don't remember every single thing that happens.
Yeah, we were sat having breakfast at the weekend in a place that had a load of Star Wars figurines. And
Oh,
Alex was like, turned around, I was like, how many of those can you name? And I was like, don't embarrass me.
yeah.
Not enough.
Yeah, like, I think it's kind of a childish attitude to have. Like I said, I used to kind of be like that.
Yeah. I know,
But I think it's kind of
I was
childish,
like that
like-
with other things. Yeah.
Yeah, just let people like what they like. They don't have to know 100% of it.
Yeah. But I get, yeah, true. So are we where do we want to rank like fake fans? Are we starting literally, have I started the podcast off with the shush? I've accidentally, I think, done that. We're all about negativity on this podcast, guys.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we're going to have to give it a shush because...
Welcome to the Shush podcast.
Yeah. Because, yeah, at the end of the day, people can like what they like. They don't have to know or like 100% of it. Like, I think being critical about something you like is important.
Yeah, true. Okay, we're going to hear my keyboard make noise right now.
Oh, yeah.
Shush. Against it on the list. Fab. Okay, well, Chloe, that hands over to you. It is your turn.
Right. Well, I'm going to start off with a YouTube video that I watched. I tried to choose one that I was like, I don't think Millie's watched yet, so I can kind of describe it as well for her as well as you guys. So I watched Nico's video on the weekend. I think it was Sunday. He started a series called The Biggest Menace. If you don't know Nico or Milana, he does like videos like sneaking into things and like, I don't know if anyone saw the Prime bottle. Did you see the Prime bottle video?
I didn't watch that, so I have heard of this, but I've only heard of his series through other people reacting to it or mentioning it. And I have seen Nico's videos, but not all of them. I haven't watched the Prime one.
Yeah.
So interested to know what happens here and whether I should watch the further episodes.
Yeah. Well, essentially, he does kind of sneaking past security as many of his videos. So he has gone to like, yeah, he did a video of the most racist town in America. That was really interesting if you haven't seen that.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
Yeah.
Mad.
But this one is a new series with Gideon, who's another YouTuber who also does kind of similar things, but he's American.
So Gideon's not in Beta Squad? I don't know who's in Beta Squad. I've never watched a Beta Squad video apart from... No, I've not seen a Beta Squad video. Who's Gideon? Where's Gideon come from? Did Gideon do a 20 versus 1 with the Sidemen?
Yes, he did.
Okay,
and he did something like with, I don't know if it's on TwitchCon, but he like was like trolling people in like Tommy and its meet and greet queue or something.
Oh,
I don't really know what happened there. But yeah, they have kind of similar content, like sneaking into things, sneaking past security. But this first episode is Nico. It's Nico. I need to keep saying Nico. I keep saying Nico. Nico challenged. I know. Nico challenged Gideon to basically sneak a painting into the Louvre next to the Mona Lisa, because that is actually a video that Nico had done like a year ago, I think. So basically, tried to make Gideon. They had to try and sneak this painting in. So first they went in. It was in like a bag, and the painting it's like the Mona Lisa, but it's Gideon's face, and he's like got like a stupid face, like doing a silly smile. So they first tried to sneak it in like in a bag, and they have to check the bags. I've never been to the Louvre, but they have to check the bags. It goes through like a scan, and unfortunately they asked to see it the first time, so they had to come back a month later with like a different plan. So what they did was they had like 3 separate people, including Gideon, with like, so one person had like bits of the frame like all kind of like cut down, and then someone had the painting like rolled up, and that managed to work somehow. They all got in with all of these separate pieces, and then they had to go into the toilets to like glue it together.
Oh my god.
But when they went into the men's toilets, there was only one cubicle, so these two, Gideon and this other guy, had to both go in the same cubicle, and it looked really sus. And some guy made a comment when they came out, like, "Oh, you could leave that for like someplace else. Like, why do you have to do this here?" Like, obviously thinking they did something in the toilets.
Oh yeah, taking drugs in.
Yeah, or like, yeah, something sexual. I don't know.
Oh, I didn't even think about that way.
Yeah,
I just went straight to doing
yeah.
drugs.
No, it's more like they could have been doing something sussy in there.
Sussy at the loop.
But yeah, then they had all the paintings together, and then he managed to put it next to the Mona Lisa. And then he managed to spend some time like standing there taking pictures. People were taking pictures of him with it.
Oh my god.
I think everyone was a bit confused because they had like a tour guide and she was like talking about this painting. She was like, "Oh, I think it's a new one or something." But it was literally his face on it. I was a bit confused by that. But yeah, then he ended up getting escorted away. I know. That's what I was going to discuss a little bit after this.
Okay.
So yeah, he put it next to Mona Lisa, was posing, and then he tried to take it away, and that's when they kind of got a bit weird about it.
He's stealing
yeah,
precious goods.
Yeah, but it's like his own photo. So yeah, he got arrested, and the French police were on like rollerblades for some reason.
Oh
I
my
don't
god,
really know
what?
why. Yeah.
We're gonna have to find a video of this afterwards. How cool.
Yeah. But he called Nico and was like, "Yeah, I've been arrested, but I could be in here for like 48 hours." But it ended up being the next morning. He got let out, and he had the painting with him. But they must have taken the frame because he just had like the poster bit. But I was going to kind of discuss as well, like, what are your thoughts on kind of their content where they sneak in on things? And I was thinking, like, it's kind of annoying for like the workers there. And like people are just trying to do their job, but at the end of the day, they're not doing anything like violent or anything. It's quite harmless, but I don't know. I can imagine being a security worker being like, "Oh, like that's so annoying."
Yeah, I guess there's like different ways to look at it. I guess from a security point of view, someone doing that for the second time.
Yeah, like it's not a bit embarrassing.
Yeah, that one, how has this happened? Two, is it promoting people to do it? But also, it's funny. But I get what you mean. Like, I would, like, the stress. Like, I couldn't do that. I'd just cry.
No, like when he tried to get it through the first time, he was being like, "Oh yeah, I got it from the gift shop." But it's like, it's his face. So he obviously didn't. But like, I could not make up anything on the spot. Like, I just couldn't even begin to do it. Like,
I feel like, because the Prime one, I didn't watch the video, but I assume it was it a JJ fight? Like a KSI fight?
Yes.
So I feel like that's fine, because it's like in the space, but for like places where people are like tourist attractions, I don't know. I feel like if I saw something happening, I'd find it funny still. Like, it's proper funny, but if you want to deep it, then it's kind of annoying.
Yeah,
it's a good video, so
oh yeah, exactly, like that's what they're known for. So
yeah, like I think what I watched of that was Max Fosh got into some kind of like security conference, and that must have been a bit embarrassing for the security conference, the fact that he was able to sneak into it, and I enjoyed that, so I can't just be like, "Oh, I wouldn't enjoy this." So
yeah, like I think Calix did one ages ago where he like got into like a film premiere or something.
Oh, I don't know.
And like, yeah, like, no, it is. I just thinking of the workers, like, it would be annoying, but it is funny at the same time. Like, I enjoy the content. Yeah.
Where would we rank it on the sheesh rating? It's definitely not the sheeshiest, because like, I guess I've not clicked on those videos. I don't know. You've seen the video. Where would you rank it personally?
I think this video in particular made me, I'm going to give it a 3-star sheesh. So that's a sheesh with 3 E's.
3 E's, so is that sheesh?
Yeah. Because, like, I haven't actually watched the first video, but it's like it's doing the same concept. Funny? Yeah, it was funny.
So it wasn't just stressful the whole time?
No, it was a bit. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, I could never do this. But it wasn't like, I wasn't like laughing out loud or... I don't know. Yeah. Like, it was a good video, but
I'm happy with a 3. I'm happy with a 3, and like, I think that you talking about it now has prompted me to maybe watch another one, because I think it's like a series or something.
Yeah. So yeah, this is the first one, so I'm assuming it'll be like once a week, or maybe there's gonna be on Gideon's channel as well. I'm not too sure.
Ooh, maybe. Yeah. Now I'm happy with a 3. So we've got a shush and a sheesh with 3 E's. And so I promise my next one is not a shush. Well, it better not be. So, Chloe you haven't seen anything on Twitter or on social media about a real estate agent or selling houses or anything like that? Okay, so I think it must have been last week now, or a couple weeks ago for you guys listening. Something went like trending or viral on Twitter of there was this listing for a house. It's a 5-bedroom detached house in Leighton, is it? I can't see it fully. It's £700,000, okay?
Oh, God.
And there is a video on the property website, and the description is a musical version of a walkthrough of this beautiful house, and the song is called The Never Ending Property. I'm going to play a little bit to you. We're going to leave all links to everything we're talking about in the description, by the way, so you can go and watch this. But essentially, this woman, this real estate agent, has created a song to sell this house.
Oh my God.
And everyone loves her. So this is the song. And she sings in it.
There's so much here to see.
Oh, bless her.
Living room, all covered with these beads.
And she fully goes for it. And literally, I started playing it again. But it gets in your head, so you literally walk around the house saying the never-ending property.
I mean, that's one way to sell a house.
Yeah, if I had £700,000, I'd buy this house just to know that the woman sang in it. Also, it's a small business inside the house. Like, it has a dog grooming room for a small business.
Wow.
Yeah. So, yeah, that is, it's a shorter one, but I'm not going to lie. I feel like I can't give it a 5. It's not The thing is, though, could it be the sheeshiest? Because no, I've never seen an estate agent do this before. Like,
that is
she
true.
has had to put herself on the line. She went for it. If you go and listen to the whole video, she sang. Like,
I know, it wasn't like she was bad at singing.
I know. So I'm tempted to go for a 4 or a 5. Maybe I feel like we can't start off with a 5.
Yeah, I think I'd just go with a 4.
Okay, there we go. Whatever your name is, real estate woman, we're hitting you with a 4. 4E, sheesh. So good, but I definitely recommend going and listen to the full thing before.
Yeah, I'm gonna go do that.
Sold. There we go. That was my other one.
She should release it so it doesn't get lost forever.
Yes. Oh my gosh. I wonder if. Let me have a look. I wonder if people can subscribe or comment. Oh, the comments are turned off.
Oh.
870 people have thumbed it up though, so you know, go check out Just Knock Estate Agents. But yeah, that was my final one. So I'll hand over to you, Chloe.
Okay, so this is my final one that we both know about. We're going to talk about the latest episode. Oh yeah, this might be a spoiler warning. Yeah. Yeah, we'll say spoiler alert here, and didn't you say you could like tag it maybe as well, Mark?
Yeah, I'll put in the description where possible. I will we'll timestamp it so you know when to kind of skip to if you don't want the latest on The Mandalorian or any spoilers. But yeah, there's your spoiler alert. This is up until, because you got to mention, we're currently recording this on the 28th of March because there's an episode coming out tomorrow.
Oh yeah, so I can't remember what episode number it actually is. It's called The Foundling. Yeah, it's the Foundling episode anyway, just so you know which one we're talking about. But yeah, what did you think of it, first of all?
I thought that I saw comments on Twitter like, how is the Mandalorian not in his own show? And I was like, chill, okay? But I thought it was really cute. I'm loving, like, I don't want to take away your speaker notes because I've just seen them. But like,
oh, yeah.
I like that Bo Katan was being involved a lot more. And I thought that Grogu was very cute. But I think at one point, Grogu moving, I was like, that does not look natural. But then when he was doing the little steps, I was like, that's kind of cute. So I feel like the production of that episode compared to others was like a bit lower in my opinion, but also my opinion is not valid, so because I have no experience. So but yeah, I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it as well. I kind of got a little bit spoiled for me, so that was kind of annoying. But yeah, I thought Grogu was really cute, and when he got his own little armor and it was, like, covered his whole chest, I was like, that's so cute.
I know. Oh my gosh, yes, because he had the flashback.
Yes, so this is what we're going to talk about. So when he was getting his little armor made for him with the armorer, he had a flashback to Order 66. So we kind of knew anyway that he'd obviously escaped somehow. But it turns out that a Jedi called Caloran Beck saved him. Who's actually played by Ahmed Best, who played Jar Jar Binks back in the prequel trilogy.
As if it's come full circle and he's got a person role now. He should have just done a little bit of the voice in there.
I know, but like, obviously when he played Jar Jar Binks, people treated him so badly. Like, I'm gonna say trigger warning here, but he wanted to commit suicide because of it. Like,
oh my
people
God,
were just
I didn't
awful.
know this.
Yeah. So obviously Jar Jar Binks, he is quite an annoying character. Like, I'm gonna have to admit it. Like, he's funny, but yeah, he was a bit annoying, but some people took that too far and sent hate mail to him and things like that. And
oh my God, that's awful.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so for him to come back as a Jedi, like, I've props to him for once to come back, because the Star Wars fan base is horrible sometimes.
Yeah,
I have to admit it. Like, the fanboys, no offense.
We're now men.
Yeah, like the horrible, nerdy men who are like, yeah,
just mean.
Yeah. So yeah, props to him for wanting to come back. Like, if I was him, I wouldn't have. Like, but he said how much he loves Star Wars, and like, he's really intrigued by the character, and I think he designed like his costume as well, or like the way he's like this character sees the Force. So it's like, he obviously really loves Star Wars. So
yeah,
fair play to him, and
he saved the baby Yoda.
Yes, he saved Grogu. But yeah, I think he said like he wants to do more with the character, but I don't know if that would be like his
how
own.
Would that work in?
Yeah, so obviously I'm assuming he dies because
lol.
Because it was Order 66 and we haven't seen him in anything else, but you never know with Star Wars. Jedi always come back, or we realise they didn't actually die in Order 66, so
I don't know how we'll see him if he does come back, but I didn't know that, so that's very interesting.
Yeah. And yeah, with Bo Katan, I was saying on the stream the other day, and Hot Cal was there. Shout out to Hot Cal, if you're listening. Brought up about like Bo Katan, how like back in the Clone Wars series, she was like, she was part of like Darth Maul's like death cult at one point. I think that's what it was called.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah. But, like, people may not have watched that and watched this series. They may not, like, appreciate kind of her character development as much. Because I really like it. She's pretty badass, and I feel like because she's become part of the Mandalorian, I guess, now, and the way.
This is the way.
Yeah. Like, I was quite shocked that she would do that, because she's always been a bit like, that's not true Mandalorian.
I want to see them get together. Very standard Millie, but then.
Oh, do you actually?
Yeah, it'd be cute.
Because I've seen people who hate that idea.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I'm not an average one. I'm like bringing the teenage girl to Star Wars. I'm there like on Bad Batch. Spoiler again for Bad Batch. Sorry, everyone. I'm like, oh my God, is Tech gonna get with that person on that island?
Oh yeah, that's cute. I hope for that.
Yeah, and like So I like that Bo-Katan's part of it. Like, it makes me excited. Like, when she kept her helmet on and she joined it and everyone was like, this is the way, this is the way. I was like, oh my gosh, yes. And then she's like, I think she like, obviously, she went and saved, like, she saved the man too many times for them to not at least have something. But, yeah, so I'd be fully supportive of that. They've essentially got a child as well.
Oh, yeah, adopted.
Yeah, so I'd happily see that, because I like it when you see, because like obviously, what's his name? What's the Mandalorian's name? It's not Jin, is it?
Din Djarin.
Yeah. Yeah, Din Djarin.
If I'm saying that right, I'm sorry if I butchered that completely, guys.
I'm gonna repeat
Fake
it.
fan.
But like, he's got the armor on and the helmet all the time, and you don't get to see, like, I like it when they show emotion, and it is really clever. Like, I was thinking when I was watching Bad Batch as well recently, that how they're able to portray emotion without us seeing their faces, just through the clone, like, helmet still.
Yeah,
like the Mandalorian helmet. It's clever.
Yeah, it is really good.
But yeah, overall, I liked the episode. I think that people were really mad for the previous episode because that episode was really long, but then also wasn't about, like, the Mandalorian.
Yeah, but like,
it was
Boba Fett
related.
had like 2 whole episodes about Mando. Like,
Yeah, so chill out, everyone. Eat one of those separatist biscuits.
Yeah, the yellow biscuits.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I did like the episode.
Yeah. But I don't think it was I wouldn't rate it a 5 on the Sheesh, because it wasn't like, I don't know, I feel like I've seen more episodes where I've been like, this is amazing, and like, I've been so shocked.
Yeah, I've been more into the Bad Batch new release episodes than the Mandalorian. Like, I really liked, someone I spoke to said they hated this moment, but when Grogu was like rushing to go to Bo-Katan to save Mando, and I was like, maybe that just played on the motherly
Yeah.
instinct of like, he's going to help. But yeah, and then the whole concept of like saving the kid from the thing, and then when they killed the mum, they didn't kill the mum. The mum got eaten. I was like, oh my god, the babies are gonna die.
Yeah, that's what I said to Jordan as well. So when they brought the babies off the ship, I was like, oh yes.
Yeah, thank you. I don't know what you're gonna do with them, but thank you.
Yeah.
Hey, right, so we think we're ranking Mando so far this season, or just that episode?
I think just that episode.
I would
I
say
feel like
sorry, do you know?
I feel like, I don't know if I want to go for a 4 or like a 3.5. We don't have a 3.5 rating. I don't know. Yeah.
I feel like I would put it on the lower scale, so maybe I'd go with a 3, because comparing it to all the Mando episodes, I'd happily put it at like a 2. But do I? Because I like Bo-Katan's involvement. Nah, let's stick it at 3.
I'd go with a 3. Like, I enjoyed the episode, and obviously Ahmed Best's like cameo was, or I don't know if it's going to be a full character in the end, but that was good. But it wasn't like, I wasn't like, oh my god, amazing.
Hey, well there we go. We got a 2, 3 sheesh ratings. We've got a shush, and we've got a sheesh with 4 rating for the first episode. I feel like we covered like lots of different things there.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, so that just leaves us with the first sheesh meme competition.
Damn.
So, do you want me to go first, or do you want to go first?
You can go first.
Okay, so once again, we'll link everything in the description for you to go look at. But my contender is on Instagram. It's from Reels. It's Roger Clay's bedroom. And so essentially there's this guy on TikTok, this man who like sings songs, and somebody takes them, or lots of people take them, and they make them into edits. And so Roger Clay's bedroom is examples of those edits, and they're like, for example, when you want to completely turn your life around on a random Sunday afternoon, and it's him singing a song, and there's like, you used to get those starter kits. It's like that almost. Like, oh, girls invest. Like, moving to Italy, yoga mat, like, fashion trend things. Or then there'll be like, what else is a funny one? Like, when my best friend doesn't answer me for an hour and the song will be related.
Yeah, I have seen these.
Yeah, and it's literally like one of my favourite things right now. So we'll link it if you want to go find it funny. Go find it funny, go watch it, and hopefully you'll find it funny.
Yeah, I do like them. Like, I see ones on TikTok where it's like, it'll be stuff to do with like The Walking Dead and stuff. It'll be The Walking Dead on the TV and like, or like playing a game as well. Like, this is relatable.
Yeah, and it's just the funny positioning of the items as well. So yeah, go watch and have a scroll, and that is my contender for the sheesh meme of this episode.
Okay, well, my sheesh meme, I think it's going to be quite niche.
Ooh, okay.
So essentially there's a little trend on TikTok probably over the last week or so, where it's like POV, you unlock, and then it'll be like an actor or like a character's name in Super Smash Bros. And there's kind of a filter on TikTok where it like puts a face over you, and it's like pixelated, so it looks like you're kind of part of a video game, and then it changes your voice. So essentially people will do like an impression of the character, and it'd be like if they were in Smash Brothers, because I don't know if, did you ever play Smash Brawl on the Wii?
Oh yeah, 100%. I did play it on Switch as well, yeah.
Yeah, but like on the Wii, I know like sometimes it'd have like a crackly kind of voice coming from like the Wiimote, like when you chose the character, it kind of reminds me of that voice. But I think one of the biggest ones is like there's this guy who does like a Michael Jackson impression, so it's like POV, you unlock Michael Jackson in Smash Bros. It's like a really good impression. But my fave one, which I think is the one I've linked. Which one have I linked?
Margaret Thatcher. You've just unlocked Margaret Thatcher in Smash in 6 seconds.
Yeah. And he just says, close the mines, but in like an impression of Margaret Thatcher. And I'm Welsh, so I hate Margaret Thatcher. So I found it very funny. And the comments are very funny as well. But yeah, there's...
for the mines.
Yeah. Like, close the mines. Or like, it burns down here, as people are saying as well.
Yeah, I feel like... So you're putting forward, like I put forward the whole account, you're putting forward the whole concept of the POV.
Yeah.
Like in Smash Bros. Okay.
Yeah, so there's like a Jeremy Clarkson one as well, where he's like, Hammond! Like, yeah, so I'll put forward the whole concept. So.
Okay, well, it's over to you guys now. Which do you think is the sheeshiest meme? Which do you prefer? If you're listening on Spotify and there is a poll, you can vote on the poll. If not, comment on whatever you're watching, put it on our Discord if you're part of it, or you can just tell us somehow, and then we will let you know in the next episode who won the sheeshiest meme for episode 1.
Yay!
Hey, wow. Well, we managed to speak for 45 minutes for our first episode, which is longer than intended, but I feel like it was all good, so hopefully you enjoyed.
Hopefully there's people listening.
Yeah, please be listening. Peter, are you here? If Peter's here, then at least someone's listening. If Peter stops listening, then we know we've hit rock bottom. And we know it's bad.
We should just give up.
Yeah. Nah, but if you have made it this far, then thank you so much for listening to our first episode. We're hoping that new episodes will come out every 2 weeks. So, yeah, we hope to see you in 2 weeks. Make sure to let us know if you have any suggestions or you want us to bring a certain meme or thing to the podcast. Yeah, do you have anything to say, Chloe, before we finish?
I guess just saying about we're going to have an Instagram and a YouTube and a TikTok alongside.
Oh my God, yes.
So I'm assuming we'll put that in the description or something.
Yes, go and follow us on Instagram and TikTok and YouTube and all those things. Like, maybe we'll consider video in the future. It's a bit difficult because we're not together. But yeah, still go follow them all. And
yeah. Obviously, at the minute, there's literally nothing on there, but hopefully in the next couple of weeks there will be. So go follow ready.
And also look at the cute cover art Chloe made. Chloe literally drew it like an amazing. We're so cute on it. So thank you very much, Chloe.
No problem.
Oh, well, that's the end of episode 1. I hope we hope you all have a lovely rest of your week, and we will be
Yep.
back in 2 weeks with episode 2.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.